Could you just clarify here, when you say children's involvement in the show,
Yeah.
what does this mean in physical terms?
Well, in physical terms, for example, when they first come in to see Gulliver, I mean,
Yeah.
let's use Gulliver now as an example, they will be involved in decorating the theatre so that it
Yeah.
becomes their
Yeah.
environment,
Yeah.
their place. And they're then invited to obviously sing and learn a song, which is the Lilliputian song.
Sure.
Then after that, they all sit round in a circle on the floor. I mean, hopefully we would have taken out all the seats, but fire precautions prevent us from doing that.
Yeah.
And they learn the song, and they listen to the storyteller who says, we're now in Lilliput, and we're going to recreate for you the story of Gulliver, this person who came to visit our land many, many years ago. And then, of course, they get into the actual story with tying down of Gulliver, questions to Gulliver, insofar as the emperor is at a complete loss as to ask him what he had for breakfast, where he came from, isn't he damp and cold lying there? And he throws it out to the kids, and the kids throw questions to Gulliver, and the person playing Gulliver answers back.
Yeah.
And then throughout the whole storyline of the book, I mean, in the book there is a sort of a game section where they play competitions to become part of the Parliament of Lilliput. But on this occasion we're holding Olympic Games to become friends of Gulliver, or to people who win Gulliver and can control Gulliver.
Yeah. Yeah.
And kids are obviously going to be expected to come up and take part in those Olympic Games. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and we continue that much more often throughout the story.
Having personally grown up around pantomime, there are a lot of very good pantomimes around, a lot of very clean, fun pantomimes around, but it certainly is despicable, I think, when sort of blue jokes creep into a pantomime, because pantomimes are for kids. If you watch kids in an audience of a pantomime, when they're interested, they're enthralled. Do you ever sometimes wonder about the power that you or an actor has over an audience of kids? Because
Do you mean dangerous power, or what?
well, it could be dangerous. I mean, very often if you get a theatre full of 1,000 kids and they are all identifying with the main character, you know, the main character could ask them to do virtually anything, and you know, without exaggerating, they get so much into the spirit of things that they would. Do you ever feel conscious of this?
No. I mean, I think this is sort of believing that the person who is the performer or actor has the sort of power of being a hypnotist. And we know anyway that you can't hypnotise someone and ask them to do something they don't want to do. Kids are very, very responsive to a dramatic situation, but they switch in and out of it with great ease. I mean, we did something earlier on this season at the New Vic when there was a particularly frightening episode where I had to play the baddie, in fact, and I appeared out of a sack, which they dragged in, and they were all screaming and shouting and wondering what was inside the sack. And it appeared to be out of control. I mean, a lot of teachers who were sitting watching this from up above got a bit panic-stricken at that stage, and we were able to reassure them that it was perfectly all right. Because as soon as somebody appeared from that sack, and it moved on into a different plot line, they just switched out of it completely. They scream 1 minute, they just let go as far as they know they want to. They always know what's going on, really.
Well, I hope that all goes well with Gulliver this Christmas, and I hope that the whole run is a successful one. Thank you very much.
It should be pandemonium.
Thank you.